We have new music. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
You can't get enough of it.
Ben just can't get it. My favorite is the bite.
This is Elevator in Saint-Tropez.
Take a bite out of summer by checking out a West Village hotspot. The Noortwyck is serving its summer menu, perfect for a weekend happy hour featuring small bites and delicious drinks.
Joining us with a taste, Andy Quinn, the co-owner and executive chef of the Noortwyck. Welcome to New York Living. Fantastic outdoor seating, and wonderful smile.
And wonderful smile.
Thank you so much.
What do you think of the music? Do you like?
I like the elevator music.
You
yeah,
like
I
that?
like the dance. I think it works. It's
get you
got me in the mood for summer. You know.
So when you're in the kitchen and things go haywire, just
This
do
is the kind of music we play all the time.
It's like bachata.
You want people to fall asleep in their food.
Yeah.
And I respect that. It's a relaxing environment.
All right, the brass tacks. What does the name of your establishment mean?
Yes,
Noortwyck?
great question. Great question. It's one we get a lot. So Noortwyck is the Dutch word for North District. So the reason we use that is because when we opened the restaurant, we were looking for inspiration behind a name, and we wanted our restaurant to not be a flash in the pan. So we thought about what historically can we take for inspiration. And so when the Dutch settled Manhattan back in the 1600s, they settled in the south part of the island in Friedhei and the Bronx, I guess.
The Bronx.
And as the settlement grew, they designated an area that was just for livestock farming, trading fruit and vegetables, where all their food came from. And that was colloquially termed Noortwyck, and geographically that's exactly where the restaurant is. It's the West Village, Greenwich Village area. So that's where we got the name Noortwyck from.
I mean, the etymology.
The more you know.
Did they teach you that in culinary school?
No, it took about 5 minutes worth of Googling.
Wikipedia, thank you.
That's where we got it from.
What is the cuisine at the Noortwyck?
So yeah, this is the best time of the year for me. I love summertime in New York. I've always said that I think New York has some of the best produce in the country, and especially no more so than the summertime. And so we've got a few of our great summer dishes to showcase for you today. Starting here, we have our oysters. So everything is local, everything is seasonal, and that's kind of the ethos behind the food here. And again, summertime's great for that. So these are our local Long Island oysters. These are from a place, a company called Pico in Long Island. We've done that with a little pickled ramps from the spring season, and a mignonette made with the ramps and the chive oil. We've got our heirloom tomatoes, which we're going to showcase for you today. This is a really easy one to make at home or at the next cookout or something like that. These are some gorgeous tomatoes from New Jersey.
It's a clumpy tomato.
Yeah, pleated, guys. We're going to do it with a little olive and a vinaigrette made with the tomato water. And then we have our corn agnolotti. This is one of our best sellers at the restaurant. So
Agnolotti is like a little pocketbook.
I was going to say, I thought it was farfalle, but it's not.
Yeah, this is stuffed with some Parmesan cheese, some corn, some black truffle, and then we're going to finish it here with our roast chicken with some summer beans and a little broth made with minestrone sauce.
Okay.
My stomach is growling.
We're going to do truffles. We're going to be shaving the truffles.
You're going to shave some truffles, but first we're going to just do this tomato dish. So here's our beautiful tomatoes.
That's a really beautiful tomato.
I was going to ask, what's the appropriate way to cut a tomato?
Well, you need a very, very sharp knife, or use a serrated knife because the skin can be really tough to get through otherwise. But this guy's going to slide right through here.
Yeah, that knife's no joke.
And we're going to just cut these into wedges. So this is a great one to do if you're going to a barbecue or cooking in the garden. You want to throw this down with...
There's one is known to do when I cook in the garden.
But we always cook in the garden. I'm very impressed with the tomato.
They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous tomatoes.
A lot of pleats.
So we're just going to
like
dress this on here. You always season your tomatoes. We use a tomato vinaigrette. So this is made with tomato water that we reduce with some fish sauce and some Calabrian chili oil.
Is it too much to explain how you make a tomato water? Probably.
You blend the tomatoes, we hang it over some cheesecloth, and then when the liquid drips out,
that's the business?
That's the business.
Are you going to be making some tomato water this weekend?
Floral, it's aromatic, it's acidic, it's gorgeous, it's a chef's cheat code.
Cocktails.
Make sure you season your tomatoes with plenty of salt. We've got some of this dehydrated olive.
Oreos.
Which is not Oreo.
Well, Chef, I asked Chef when I walked over, I said, are we making
what are these Oreos?
Crumbled Oreos. And he put me right in my place.
We're doing cookies and cream ice cream today or what?
That's yummy.
What is this?
This is some opal basil. So this is a purple version of basil. It's a little bit smaller.
Opal?
Opal basil, yeah. It's got an intense flavor and nice aroma, and we're just going to pop some color
Chef
on
has just really advanced, fancy versions of things that we've heard about.
Well, all of this stuff is available at the farmer's market. You go down to Union Square Green Market.
Is that where you go?
And that's where we go.
And in the middle, is that a burrata?
And that is a bowl of burrata in the middle, yeah. So you do that with some grilled bread, you're off to the races.
Thank you for providing us lunch today.
Absolutely.
This was a treat. We're gonna.
Should I shave while we?
Would you like to shave?
You shave, and I'm going to tell the folks at home the Noortwyck, which translates loosely into North District. It's in the West Village on Bleecker Street at 7th Avenue. Head there. Head to their website. Tell them Andy sent you. Ben, that's a lot of money coming out of your
Fresh
paycheck.
truffles?
There you go.
from
I haven't
those
gotten one
truffles.
strip.
Keep going, you
I
go
haven't
a little
gotten-
bit.
I just started figuring this thing
There you
out.
go.
How much are those truffles worth? Because they're not cheap, I know.
A couple $100 a pound.
This is
No
this
big
is what
deal.
you need to retire in New York right here.
Exactly.